Nicholas Lindsey had cold-bloodedly murdered a police officer, but denied responsibility until his parents broke him.
Tell us what happened.
That's what we need to know.
What happened, and you got to tell them what happened.
The 16-year-old would only cry and tell his parents that he wasn't responsible for the horrible death.
I did not do it, and I'm telling you, I did not do it.
Who did it?
I don't know.
Father and mother suspected Nicholas was the criminal, and that's why they were doing everything they could to get their son to confess.
You got to tell the truth, son.
We're right here.
I was not there.
In the interrogation room, there was nothing but sobbing. The 16-year-old could no longer cope with the pressure, while his parents only wanted him to tell the truth.
We're trying to help you.
This is our point.
You need to talk to us.
30 intense minutes passed by before Nicholas finally confessed his involvement in the crime. Without saying it outright, he implied that he had pulled the trigger.
I thought it was on safety, but it wasn't. When I pulled it out, I wanted my finger on the trigger.
At just 16 years old, the young man had become the confessed perpetrator of the gruesome murder of David Crawford, a beloved local St. Petersburg police officer. However, beyond the horrific crime, what shocked everyone was the parents' attitude and all they did to get their son to confess.
I told my son, man up and tell what happened. And he did that.
And all that was left for them to do was to send their condolences to the family of the deceased.
On behalf of me, my son, and our entire family, we send our deepest sympathy to the family and his colleague that he worked with. It's my only son, and I'm sorry that it happened.
David Crawford's murder shocked the entire community, but what was most disturbing and shocking was that young Nicholas Lindsey was responsible.
At first, I didn't believe it. I had called some friends to confirm it. I was shocked because it's not something that you would expect for him to do.
Of course, his classmates at school never saw an attitude from him that would make them think that Nicholas could become a criminal.
He was a good kid, quiet, didn't mess with nobody.
I never known him to be violent. Like you see around school, he was always smiling, happy and stuff. And you ask him for anything, he'll give it to you if you have it. He was a very nice kid.
However, his parents knew that in the interrogation room, their son was lying through his teeth.
Do you believe he's responsible for shooting Officer Crawford?
Yes.
But also during the trial, Nicholas was exposed, who kept crying in front of them during cross-examination.
He was scared. He was very sincere. I've never seen him cry like that before. He was just like a newborn baby. I mean, scared and almost in a fetal position. And he said that he did not want to die.
Deneen Sweat and Nicholas Sr. decided that they couldn't take their son's side if he had committed the crime. Of course, he had made a mistake, and they couldn't take responsibility for what he had done. In the end, the 16-year-old was sentenced to live until his last days in prison. Although the defense sought to have him convicted of manslaughter, he was ultimately charged with first-degree murder.